Hello, everyone. Good afternoon, and thank you for joining us in Niger Delta today. My name is Xavier Robert. It's another day to traverse the Niger Delta region, bringing you activities and happenings. Well, our focus this afternoon is on the aftermath of Rivers State local government polls. The elections have come and gone. But what stories are emerging from the grassroots? How was the credibility of the process? And what do the outcomes mean for governance and stability in Rivers State? We'll be speaking to a public affairs analyst who is based in Rivers State. I'll not be doing this alone. My co-host, Jennifer Pius, is just sparkling like the sun. Jennifer, look at you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Good afternoon.
A lovely afternoon, and this is Niger Delta Today, where we have to bring you activities traversing across the Niger Delta region. And if it's taking place here, or it is about the Niger Deltans, then definitely you'll have it on Niger Delta Today. Well, we are living in a time where you have to know someone who knows someone to get a government appointment or enjoy some government opportunities. However, there's beginning to be a shift to this as the Akwa Ibom State Governor, Pastor Umo Eno, has made some reassurances to citizens of equal opportunities, devoid of situations where assessing government opportunities are based on political connections. While fielding questions from the Government House press corps, the governor emphasized that bona fide citizens are eligible to benefit from government empowerment grants as long as they're registered on the state empowerment portal. Let's take a listen.
Everybody in Akwa Ibom is entitled to access the portal for grants, and we have several of the grants: farmers grants, traders grants, SME grants. We are now about to add one more, which is the skill acquisition, which we have just discussed. So for now, there will be those 4 categories of grants, and all those group members are Akwa Ibomites. I will not be able to now say Group A, take this, Group B. There will be no end to it. Then every household will become a group. However, if you have registered your members in the group, once they access the fund, any of the grant as an Akwa Ibomite, it will filter automatically to the group they belong.
Well, indeed, and as much as we know how some government activities or opportunities to take place, well, we're beginning to see this shift. And to further help expand this discussion, we're being joined virtually by Director Center for Human Rights and Accountability Network, Otuekong Franklyn Isong. Good afternoon. Welcome to Niger Delta Today.
Good afternoon, Jennifer. It's a terrific Tuesday.
Indeed, it is. And we're getting to hear the terrific news about equal opportunities for Akwa Ibom citizens. What do you feel, or what do you make of this discussion?
Well, that is the only way to go in a democratic setting like ours. The government is supposed to be liberal, supposed to be fair, supposed to treat everyone on equal level. It is not supposed to be based on connection, but based on merit, capacity, and competence. So for me, the governor of Akwa Ibom State has been very, very pragmatic about this and very decisive. We only believe that at the end of the day, he will keep true to his word and ensure that everyone is given equal opportunity and is given a level playing field to be able to participate in governance, whether through the grant is given, the loan exercises, the employment opportunities, and what have you. Everyone is given equal level playing ground, devoid of political party sentiment, devoid of your religious background, devoid of your affiliation. This, for me, is the only way to go in a democratic system like ours.
All right, Otuekong Franklyn, thank you for joining us on a terrific Tuesday. Well, I have another question for you regarding this particular issue. Well, it's as if the governor has been really interested recently talking about equitable distribution of the wealth of the state through the nooks and cranny of the state to the people. This is a conversation that has reared up its head regularly and frequently recently. Is there a particular reason the governor is speaking about, equitable distribution of the benefits of his government to the people of Akwa Ibom State?
I don't think there is any particular reason other than offering good governance and ensuring that everyone benefits from government. The government is the government of Akwa Ibom State and the government of the people of Akwa Ibom State. And so therefore everyone in Akwa Ibom State should be able to have equal opportunity, whether it is in business, whether it is in employment, whether it is in education, whether it is in the wealth distribution across the state. And so for me, for the governor to make it very bold, like I said much earlier, it's a welcome development, and it's what is expected of every government that is transparent, that is accountable to the people, knowing that you are not elected to serve a particular section of people or a particular tribe or a particular religion or a particular class of people. You become so neutral, you become so central to the people of the state. So for us, there is no particular reason than to offer good governance to the people of the state.
Okay, Otuekong, in your assessment, would you think that this is sustainable, or it is just for the cameras, or this is just a mid-time thing while the cameras are up, and perhaps over time this gradually fades off?
Like I said much earlier, it is now left for the government to live through to his promises to ensure that what he has said in the camera is also upheld in the hidden. And because we are not there when the distribution of wealth are being made, we are only being told by him and by his body language that this is what he intends his government to achieve equitable distribution of wealth, to achieve fairness, to achieve equity and fair play. So this is what he is saying. So what is now left for us to now do is to begin to pick his programs in the state and begin to critically assess them to know those who are beneficiaries. Are they truly based on bipartisan arrangement? Are they truly people who are not belonging to a particular class? That is where we are. Now, when you look at the palliative items that are being distributed, for instance, the rights that is being shared across the state, we do not think that it is being shared based on political affiliation or based on a particular, party, alignment, but it is shared with the people of the state. And when a government constructs a road, the road is being used by everyone. When a government builds a hospital, the hospital is being used by everyone, whether you are in party A or party B. When a government constructs market stores, the market stores is being used by everyone. When a government constructs, do things that are people-oriented, those things are beneficiary for everyone. When the government supports the security and ensure that there is security for everyone to do business, so everyone will enjoy. For me, what the governor has said is not a need, it is the way to go in a democratic system, because the welfare and security of your citizens, not of your political party members,
All right.
is the cardinal principle of governance.
Okay, all right, Otuekong Isong, just before we let you go, I'd like you to mirror this across the Niger Delta region now. Now, how often would you say that this conversation is being had across the region, especially when it has to do with, politicians and the issue of favoritism? Let's say you didn't support me, for that reason I do not have or owe you anything. Do you think that this conversation should be had more across the Niger Delta region towards ensuring that everyone is carried along, regardless of what their political affiliations or sentiments are?
Of course, I support the advocacy that this is the conversation that should be carried across the entire country, not only the South zone, not only the Niger Delta zone, not only in Akwa Ibom, but it should be the watchword of every government that is elected by the people, because the people are the ones that vote. When it is time for election, the politicians go around combating for vote. They do not say, because vote for me, if you are in party B, vote for me, I am in party B. They combat for vote across the different of the state, of the region, of the country. And therefore, what should be the cardinal principle of every people-oriented government in a system like this should be providing governance for the beneficiary of everyone across party lines, individual lines, tribes, and ethnicity. Everyone should be beneficiary of government. Government is the government of the people. Like I have said before, this stance by Pastor Umo Eno should be emulated by his counterparts across the country. I'm happy that President Bola Tinubu is also doing a similar thing. All his policies and programs is not tied to a particular ethnic group, or a particular sector or region or party. It is bipartisan. It is a pan-Nigerian approach of governance that President Tinubu is doing. Therefore, every governor that is within the country, within this country, should be able to emulate President Bola Tinubu. Likewise, the local government chairman should also emulate the stand of the governor. Like I have said, the governor has made this stand. We now begin to watch the appointees in the governor's cabinet. Are they enforcing it? Because the governor will not go to the government level to begin to enforce, to ensure that everyone has equal opportunity. When the state, when his appointees, the commissioners, the board members, the house members, and the rest, when they are distributing wealth in their respective constituencies and areas, are they kind of along everyone, or they are approaching it based on political sentiment? This is what I think we need to be watching out. But the government has made this most stand. Is that left for the aid and those in the government to enforce it and ensure that everyone that benefits from the government are not benefiting because they are in the party A or party B, or because they know somebody and know somebody that is in the high up there. If everyone has equal opportunity. The government has introduced the portal system. For those who want to get grants, those who want to get employment, you have to apply through the portal. That the result is at the end of the day, the system will be so open that everyone will be given employment based on merit and capacity. Those who are getting grants will be based on, based on the fact that they are qualified to be given grants, and they are truly going to use those grants for the purpose at which they are meant for, not just because of political party sentiments or settlements, as the case may be.
All right, thank you very much, Director, Center for Human Rights and Accountability Network, CRAN, Otuekong Franklyn Isong, for speaking to us.
Thank you for your time.
Pleasure, anything. Thank you so much.